There we go. Hey, there we are. Friends, how we all doing? Hey, this is crazy. Guess what? Remember that axe handle that Mr. Donaldson sent? Kenny Donaldson, the one that, well, before that, it's all to do with timing now, friends, when I get the parcels or whatever that come. It really depends on what's happening. One can show up and I can be sitting there going, hey, you know what? I'm going to do an unboxing. Boom. And I do it right there. Live. Right? Crazy. Check this out. So here's these. Hey, Ish. I call him Ish. He calls himself Ish. He's from down under. He's a nice fella. Been on the channel a while. He also sent me some stuff. He calls this Blackwood, friends. It's from Australia. Blackwood. And it's really nice. It's tough. It's hard, but it looks a little brittle. So anyways, he sent me two, friends. He sent me a 36 or a 38. Great big sucker. It's a blank. It's a blank. Well, I'm working on something real special right now. Oh, it's coming too. I got this one down. Look at, it's got some knots in it, but I don't care about it. It's so beautiful. I'm sanding it down. I'm hoping they'll sand down a little further. You can see them there. There's still quite a bit of girth here though. Nothing on the other side, just here. There's a couple. I think it's going to add to the axe actually. It's going to be neat looking. But you know what I'm building? Because I saw the defects in it, the knots in that, I thought to myself, I'm going to make something super duper special with this axe. So you know what I'm doing? Look at this nice work he's done, friends. It is. It's nice. It's a nice handle. I'm wearing it down right now. I got a couple things I want to talk to. I got some excellent comments in that video, that spiral pruning. Just some deadly stuff. Some great questions from some young climbers. Some really good comments in there I want to talk about. Awesome. And then after that, I'm actually going to go out and look for some really thin bark trees, like maybe beech, some oaks and stuff, and get my gaffs and just jackhammer the hell out of them. I love that stuff. Just get in there with them, you know, them spurs we call them, and just gaff them right in there and get up into the little, and really just do it, because that's a proper way to prune trees. Let's be honest, you get those hooks, we call them gaffs or hooks or spikes or picks, all kinds of different names for them. But you strap them onto your feet. For you young arborists out there, if you're learning how to climb and prune your trees, make sure you stick them on your feet and just ram them into get down into that cambium and give them a twist a little bit too. Like, when you just, you try and stick them in there and you climb up the tree. But when you get them in there, twist them and turn them a bit and, and kick out and peel the bark and stuff. And toughens up the tree. It's really good for the tree, actually. So make sure to do that. That helps out the whole scenario there when you're climbing there. All right, good. That was one. Now, check this handle out. Look at this thing. So, but the neat thing about this is, friends, hey, speaking of young climbers, listen, Taylor, I was going to answer Taylor's question. We haven't done a video like this in a long time, friends, where I answer questions, come on, do a video. I like it for one reason and one reason only. I like it for a few reasons. I'm lying to you. I'm keep touching the iPad because I want it to stay lit. Taylor Chaston. Is it Taylor Chaston? Chaston? I don't know how to pronounce your last name, okay? I'll just say it. It's Taylor, and he's a nice young fella. Listen to what he said. Hey, Bakken, what kind of blocking saw does Hogan use? Me and him are about the same size. I would guess, he says. He says, I'm using a 372 XP right now, and it's a pain for me to crank in the tree. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Y'all stay, he says. He probably meant stay safe. Right on, buddy. Listen, one hell of a question, Taylor. I'm going to answer it right to your face. Listen up, buddy. Now, if the best way to do that, if you're chunking out, you're going to pick up a bigger saw if you drop down the old Echo or the whatever you're running there, the 200 or whatever topping saw, the one-handed saw that you're using, the one-handed. You got to get that one hand in there all the time, the arborists love when you use one hand, one hand on the saw. That's why they build them like that, So after you gaff your way up the tree and then you got your one hand on the power saw and your one strap around the tree, exactly. You grab that power saw and you drop start that 372. But you got to put the compression button on. If it don't have a compression button, Taylor, This is the best scenario you can have, Taylor. Get your ground technician on the ground when you know you're going to be cutting. Hey, send her up. You get him to start the bugger. Flick on the handbrake if it's got one. Right? And send it up running. Now, if your saw is a good saw, once it starts, that saw should not die. If it does die in the tree, don't take it in the tree anymore. Get it to the power saw shop and get it fixed. You should fire that saw up. No matter what you do to it in the tree, it should not stall. If it does, get it fixed. That's frustrating as hell. Now, I drop start the suckers. That's just what I do, and Hogan does the same because I trained him to do it. So you're strapped in. I know it's a bigger saw. So what I do is I grab it by the pistol grip. You know how Taylor, you know when I start it when I'm falling, how I grab onto the pistol grip and you know what I mean? With the bar tip on the ground, right? Well, I do that same thing, but I put the handbrake on, right? And then I've got it up at my chest and I drop start it. You might want to, if you're going to be doing a bunch of chunking, Taylor, then either get a smaller saw, which I don't recommend at all. I recommend learning how to start the sucker. Now, get it sent up running. That is first scenario. Best scenario for you if you're struggling. But then you're not going to be able to start the saw because you'll never start the saw because it'll come up to you running all the time. What happens if it does stall? Or what happens if you got to learn to start that bugger, Taylor. You got to find yourself a system, buddy, okay? So here's the deal. I've tried all kinds of different systems through the years when I was a young punk. My system, when I used to travel around doing tree work, friends, before all the, the trucks and all that, was an 020, like a 200 or whatever, and a 372. That was my kit, okay? That was the saws. I never, they came out with a 346 and a 357, and I bought those, and I thought, that's going to be a great tree saw. I never used the sons of guns. I threw them in the corner. I never used them for chunk out. They're too slow. If you're going to have a 357 up there, you may as well just get a freaking 372 that's got balls, and you can firewood chunks out like crazy. Mwop, mwop, mwop. You're on the ground, or chunk it out, Taylor, right? So learn how to start the sun gun. So what Hogan does is the same thing I does. He flicks the handbrake on. Taylor, you listening, Taylor? I'm talking to you. Good man. Drop the sucker. Poof. Like that. You got the handbrake on. It's not going to hurt nothing. Okay? But depending on what hand you're better at it, here's the deal, Taylor. If you're not going to do the old faller style starting it, then flip over to the other side. Do you do a drop start, Tay, when you're standing on the ground? How do you start power saws when you're on the ground? Same way you'd be starting them in the tree. So you're not going to set it on your scare strap and you're not going to pull a 372 just like this. I see these guys do it. They stick it between their canachas down there and they go like this. I've never done that and I will never do that. Drop start the sucker. Just lean it over side your scare strap like this. You're standing in the tree, right? Drop it over there. Pick the sucker up and drop start the sun gun, buddy. Get the freaking the compression button on it. Because there's always nice having that power, isn't it, Taylor? Having that big power in that tree when you got to chunk out. So I asked Hogan about your comment this morning. I talked to him about it. And I thought, well, I haven't done a video for a long time coming in and talking to you folks. I love the comments in this video. It's that one called No, I Won't Top Your Trees. You know? That one. Yeah, that was a fun job. We're not done there. I got a couple more videos. I got one more video, I think, coming out of that job for you. A little bit more gaffing up some fir trees up there and that thin bark. Yeah, we got some more to look at. That's going to be so fun and cool and groovy. Okay, Taylor. Now, Mikey, yeah, one. Love all the orange in the bed of the truck. Yeah, no doubt, buddy. I am a Husky guy. I always have been, buddy. Husky, Max, right? You know how it is. You run with what you run, and that's how it is. So there's Taylor. I just want to check. There was a couple more I wanted to talk about. Oh, now here's Howard Fleming. Howard, how are you, buddy? Thanks for popping into the comment section. Howard says, love the Echoes. Always work great for me. You know something, Howard? Echo makes a hell of a saw. They've been around a long time. They make a great motor. Their motors are great. Their trimmers, like Echo, like trimmers and stuff, are exceptional. Exceptional. They are. They make great stuff. Their power saws are great. I think they're still old school gas carburetors too and stuff. Or not gas, but you know what I mean, old school carbs, I believe. That was Howard. Okay, Howard, we got Stryker. Gentlemen, you never cease to amaze me. Beautiful work, peace, land, love. Oh, look at this guy. Stryker, 1969, you dirty dog. What a hell of a year. That's the year I was born. Stryker, you're a positive man, and I love to see the positivity in the comment section. Who else? Who else is going to get a little poke in the eye here? Would you look at this? It's giddy fish. No, let me put these suckers on. My C&I glasses. It's giddy Irish. I just want to say I love the double-headed cam boys. Great job, boy! Hey, I was just talking to Taylor about the thing there, the power saw drop and starting thing.
Oh, yeah.
So tell him how you do it again. I got the comments here. Here's the video.
Do we got a power saw anywhere in here?
Yeah, okay.
I'll use the Pioneer.
Okay, grab the Pioneer. Hogan's going to grab the Pioneer, Taylor, and show you how to do this. Grab the Mac.
Just the mini Mac. Just
Yeah.
demonstrations purposes.
Yeah, this will give you an idea.
Just pretend this is a big saw.
Yeah, so you're in the
So
tree.
you're tied in here, right?
Yep.
I usually have it off to the side and drop start it like that, like kind of
Lean.
You gotta cork your body over to the
You
side
do,
a little
yep.
bit, and then give her that one.
Important to have it warm, Sonny, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and if it's not warm, you're wasting your time.
Yes,
Or
you are.
you're tied in here, right? I'll put it off to this side and kind of.
Drop start.
You gotta throw it behind you a little bit.
You do.
Your straps are in the way, but either way, yeah, just drop start it by the handle on this side and
Yeah,
pull that.
Okay.
Or over on the other side by the pistol grip. And
exactly.
you can actually give it some gas.
So it's actually handbrake. It's drop start no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, if you have your handbrake.
Yeah, it just is. That's what. Now, what a guy can do too, and a lot of stuff I used to use didn't have handbrakes in that, but is you can actually, Taylor, just listen, get in the tree, okay, buddy? Get in the tree, just at the ground. You don't have to be up there. Get the system. I urge guys to figure out their systems at 6 feet off the ground before they go up and try stuff up top. Drop that thing between your legs even. Lay back on the strap. Drop some room. I've done this before too. Make yourself some room. Slide back a bit. Don't stay so tight to the tree because your arms and your elbows are going to knock off the tree. Slide back on your strap. Drop that sucker right down between your legs like that and do the drop start that way. That's another way you can do it. Right between the old canachas there. And give that a gamble. Gambling, rambling in this business, I tell ya. Crazy, you gotta watch out there. Yeah. Hey, thanks, boy. What's that there? Oh, yeah. Ganges has got the old 30-inch. We gotta go.
Yeah. We gotta go pick up the truck.
Yeah, we gotta go pick up my truck. I blew the transmission in the little Ford truck. What time is it?
We didn't blow it. It just got
No,
water.
it calved.
It wasn't.
Okay, we got a few minutes yet. I told him 2 o'clock.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we got a few minutes. So I'm going to do a bit more rambling here and talk to some more people. Because this channel, I love it. I love the people here on this channel. They're nice. Thanks, boy. Thanks for Taylor. Taylor, I'm sure, says thank you. William Holton. Look at that. Now, with a name like William Holton, come on. Think about that for a minute. William Holton. Excuse me while I pour myself a cup of tea. Hot lemon for yourself, sir? I was thinking about doing a funny video, friends. You know those ads that come on, friends, on that when you go click on a video. Hi, my name's Bill Smith. Now listen, friends. I came out of nothing. A couple of years ago, I was working a dead-end job. I'm just telling you. And then all of a sudden, I clicked this link on the freaking, on the thing there, on the computer. I clicked the link, and my life changed. I'm talking to you right now from the beaches of the Bahamas. And I'll tell you, if you click that link, well, let me tell you, my name's Bill Smith, and I work a meaningless job. And I'll tell you what I got for you. Nothing. Because I work a meaningless job still, and I enjoy my meaningless job. I was thinking about doing a video, because you see so many of those come on, right? And it's all about the money, right? Money, money, money. Well, I thought about doing one coming on. Hi there, my name's Billy Ray Smith. A couple of years ago, I was working a dead-end job. And you know what? I'm still working a dead-end job. I like the sucker, but I'm still working it. And money don't mean nothing to me. But I got happiness. Because money can't buy you happiness. And do like this twist on the... Anyways, you know what I'm talking about, friends. William, there's the crooner. So William Holt says the intro was classic. Well, that's the kind of stuff a guy's thinking about when he comes home from work and he's covered in sawdust and he's putting his power saws away and he thinks, well, I better get onto the YouTube and check my community out and see what the hell's going on. So I thought, well, maybe we'll do a little intro. And I made that intro, and that was a one-taker. Don't think it wasn't, because it was. It was a one-taker. I just got home. I grabbed the freaking axe. It was on the back of the truck. I leave it out in the back of the truck. I grabbed the freaker. I picked it up and went flaflango, and she stuck right in the log. Straight goods. Isn't that funny? Decal, how are you doing? I seen you were in the comment section there. And so was Kenzie's. Nice to see you fellas in there. Very nice. Nice touch. Nice touch. Man, I'm feeling a little cynical today. Now, this fella here, depending on... what is for? Sorry, friends, I'm just looking at the thing there. Got it. Okay. Oh, here it is. It's Dwayne Meyer. Yeah, Dwayne Meyer says, ha. He says, behind the back. He's just talking about the thing. It says, tell the truth. He says, how many times did you have to practice that throw before you filmed it? Hey, Dwayne, listen, I'm going to tell you straight to your face, straight goods right over there, because I know you're over there. You're not over here. I'm over here. You're right there. Listen, one day I was cleaning up my yard. I'm talking to you, buddy, right at you. And I spent about a half an hour, 45 minutes straight going and did about 50 throws and probably got 13 or so out of the 50. Okay. But that one that you see in this video, I came home and I nailed it in one throw. Straight up, one throw. Yes, indeed, I did. Hey, Ish, I want to thank you for your handles again, buddy. Friends, this is Blackwood, okay? And it's from Australia. And you know what I'm doing? Did I even finish that? I went off on some freaking rant. Look at this. I'm making an Adirondack. Yes, indeed, I am. Look at you got to be careful with these things, friends. Now, listen, if you're out there trying to do this stuff, friends, make these handles and that, okay? And if you pick up your hand tools, all right? You know, your spoke shaves and your draw knives, when you pick them up and you dig into the wood and all of a sudden it digs right down, turn it around, go the other way. Wood is strange that way. It has grain. And you could be going cross grain or with the grain. If you're going in with it, you're going to dig in and you got to try different things. So you'll know right away, friends. I can't show it to you right now because I got the iPhone and the other thing here and I'm not set up for it. But I think you know what I'm talking about. You've done that, right? And you go and it digs down in. That's when the spoke shape is handy because the spoke shape only lets you go so deep. You see? This green one, it's funny. I use a lot of old tools. This sucker's fresh and clean and brand new. I forgot who gave it to me, but if you're looking at it going, hey, I gave Buckin that. Thank you again. These are actually quite nice. I like them. So I'm using that. And this sucker's coming. Put your little center line on there and away you go. Adirondack, friends. And you know what axe head I'm going to freaking throw on this sucker? And it's going to be special as hell. Look at it. Adirondack. Double-bitted single handle, we like to call them. Look at this. Check out this. I'm going freaking 1931. Sager. Rip, snorting, wood splitting. And if you think it's going anywheres, you might be right. Oh yeah, special things are coming. Look, it's going to be deadly. Single bit handle on a double bit axe. Adirondack, they call them, I think. Isn't that what they call them? Adirondack, Hal? Killinger, are you out there? I think that's what they call them. It's going to be deadly. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. Again, you know. But what a fun time that job was. Man, oh man. Rick just came by, actually. It's good to see him. Now, there was actually one more there I saw in the section here, friends. In the, hey, you know what? This is the reason. This is the reason. Moret Molina. You know what, buddy? You comment on this freaking channel a lot. And I see your comments and I see your name all the time, you crazy bugger, you. Okay? Listen, we appreciate you, buddy. We do. I sure do. You are in this comment section tons. You are. You're a cynical bugger sometimes. I know you are. Don't try and hide it, because I am too. Takes one to know one, doesn't it, buddy? You are. I love you. You're a positive man. Don't stop being you. Thanks for being here and being positive. I mean it. I really appreciate it. It's good stuff. You're a good man. He says, get 1 week time lapse of the sales. That would show proper pruning. The clockworks are the best. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, wouldn't that be neat? Big windstorm? Oh, I'll tell you, buddy. It's crazy. I have seen in a very long time. Well done. The young man is a natural. Tell Hogan hello just because you can. You're damn right, and I will. So, hey, Moret, thank you, buddy. Seriously. Thank you. You're a good man. I see you in here all the time. Look at this. Jeffrey Rubish. Woohoo! What a crazy bugger you. Pretty good stuff, man. People get pretty up in arms, when they see them hooks in them trees. They do. I laugh. Oh gosh, I do. I don't speak about it. I don't go there. It's funny. They go orangutan. They get in this big mob and they start everything. It's almost like this big mob, like the sirens go off and all the arborists come together in this big mob mentality. Pests and insects. I read that in a book somewhere. You're going to kill the tree. Oh, I feel better now. Tegan, good to see you. Oh. Brian Lister makes a great team, loving the family. You know what, buddy? I'll tell you something. Working with my family is obviously working with Hogan, I've been doing that for a while, but my dad's back on the scene now. He loves coming out with a power saw. You watch him. He'll stand there. You watch. As soon as that tree hits the ground, he's on it with his power saw. He just wants to cut. He likes cutting. He's a meat cutter, He's been cutting meat his whole life. He lost his dad, I think when he was 15 years old, and they were tight. I didn't know much about my dad until I seeked to understand where he came from. You see, that's what helped me with the forgiveness. I didn't know where he came from. I didn't know why he was like he was. It says somewhere, and I believe it's in the Step 11 prayer. I think they call it the St. Francis prayer, maybe? Yeah, it's called the St. Francis prayer. That helped me, and I'm not a religious man, but this prayer, someone brought it to my attention because I was struggling with my old man. This was years ago. I'm talking years ago. And they said, you know what? I was going through the same thing. And he says, you know what I did? This is what I had to do to get to the spot of forgiveness with my old man. He says, I read this freaking prayer, and it was called the St. Francis prayer. The St. Francis prayer. It just hit me. And it's that one where you seek to understand rather than seek to be understood, and seek to love rather than seeking to be loved. What about me? I'm over here. What about me? Forget me. What about you? What about that person? Where did that person come from? Why is that person like that? We all come from somewhere. So my old man come from somewhere. So why was it like this? Why did that happen in the past? Why couldn't he come up and say something to me? Well, I seeked to understand why. He lost his old man when he was 15 years old. They were tight. So, I started to look at where the man came from, and I understood that they didn't really talk about feelings back in them days, friends. He's 75 years old. He's a hard-working son of a gun. It's what he does. He's a worker. Was I angry and abandoned? Yes, I was. I was hurt. I didn't realize it until I was in my 20s. Why the hell am I talking about this right now? But I am, because it's in my life right now. But that's the only thing that helped me with that, was to seek to understand. And you can do that in any aspect of life. Instead of going, what about me? You don't know how I feel. Forget it. It helped. That's all I'm saying. Let's move on now. This has been a crazy video, and I'm uploading the freaker. I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm just in one hell of a mood. I don't know why. I just am. And I like to come to you guys when I'm in a good mood and keep the positivity rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, Bernadette, she's mad. Oh, yeah, look, I've never seen her before, but she saw the spikes in the tree, so she had to come in and let me know how she was feeling. Oh, Bernadette, oh, she's angry. She's hot, Bernadette. How are you, Bernadette? Thanks for popping into the comment section. Nice to see you. Don't think I've seen you before. Always a pleasure. Beautiful picture of yourself there. Lovely. Good to see you're cutting trees. I love to see that. Brian Lister makes, okay, we got Brian. Slim Knot Music. Hey, cool. My grandpa. Nice. Hey, right on. Cool, buddy. Thanks, Slim Knot. Appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. Anyway, friends, I'm kind of running out of stuff to say, but I just wanted to pop in, and mainly what I wanted to do was thank my buddy Ish for the freaking black wood handles, and I wanted to talk to Taylor about the drop and start and the freaking saw in the tree. He was wondering about it. What a great question. And Howard Fleming, I mean, hell, we had to talk to him about the Echo saws. You can't leave Howard out. Howard's been here a while. You know? Yeah. And Richie Jackson. Oh, I just forgot about it. Richie, thanks. You let me know right there. Dude, the saw holder in your truck is brilliant. He says, what the hell am I thinking? Just throw my saws in the truck. Right on, buddy. It's deadly. Just get an old freaking log, put the slops in her, and I've never ever lost one. Ever. They just sit right in there, freaking deadly. Good show. Hey, I just thought about something, friends, and I got to say it, and I'm going to end with this. This has been a fun freaking video. I got some thin bark trees to go gaff up. I got to get going. Listen, Weaver, you guys, this community, right in the heart skis, right in the feelies. Friends, Weaver personally apologized to this community for not having the stock in. When you guys went, we freaking sold them out, friends. The first day the link came out, they're working like mad right now to get more stock up for you on the fallen pouch on this thing. And I'll tell you something, friends. There'll probably be some... This sucker right here, look at that. Oh, yeah. Deadly. Oh, I love this thing. You know what? I'm actually going to show you this. My video won't be longer than a half an hour. I'll damn well make sure of it. Check this out. It works when it's up, because if the axe won't come out if it's not, because it has the belt. You see? Oh, this sucker's deadly, man. Deadly. Now check it out. Flap. I'm a maniac, I sure know. Oh, Bernadette, what do you think of my axe, Bernadette? Yeah, deadly. This pouch is wicked, friends. Anyways, the freaker sold out the first day. Boom, gone. So he felt so bad. He's like, damn, I told Buckin to put that thing up, get it out going. He personally apologizes to the community for running out of stock. He does. He told me that yesterday in a text. I talk to Sammy all the time. So he feels bad and he apologizes. So it's coming back up. They're making some. He talked about the 10th, I think, having more coming up. I'll let you guys know. And from the bottom of my heart and this channel's and the community's heart, friends, thank you for supporting that link that's on this freaking channel from Weaver. It's my first ever affiliation with anyone. And I'm stoked that it's Weaver. I love Weaver. They've been around for 100,000 years, almost as long as trees have been, fighting off bloody gaffing arborists like myself. I'm no arborist. Okay, 28 minutes, not bad, Buckin. Get your pouches, get your wedges, get your picks and stick them in a tree. Over and out, friends. Be kind.